Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. It's Tuesday and Fun Fold, and today's Fun Fold is going to be featuring the two-tone cardstock that Stampin' Up! Has come out with recently, and we had limited colors, but I am excited to tell you that in our new annual catalog that will start in May, we will have this two-tone cardstock in every color. Now this is the new annual catalog. I will be able to open it up and show you the inside come May, but you can get your copy free through like the end of April if you've placed a $50 order or more with me in the last 6 months. So if you'd like to receive this catalog and you haven't placed an order, head over to my blog, StampingWithLinda.com, get that order placed, as I am going to be doing my mail select to send out the copies of the catalog to my customers at the end of March. So make sure you go head over there and do that. Like I said, today is Tuesday and Fun Fold. In today's Fun Fold, I learned from Really Robbins Stamps, and it highlights the two-tone cardstock. Now, like I said, the two-tone cardstock will be featured in all of the Stampin' Up! Exclusive colors come May. And something about it has not dyed all the way through, but it has like two different shades of the same color. It is lighter than our regular cardstock, but heavier than our Designer Series paper. It comes 12 by 12. So I am going to show you this cool card Fun Fold to show you how to make 3 cards out of one sheet of the 12 by 12 and it being a fancy fold. So what we're going to do first is we're going to bring in our trimmer, and we are going to score at 3 3/8. Three and 3/8, and then also at 8 5/8. Again, I learned this great way to use this paper from Robin. What we're going to do next is we're going to flip it over and we're going to cut it for 3 cards, and we're going to cut it at 4 inch, 4 inch again. So we've got 3 cards. Now today I'm only going to put one of the cards together, but follow me over on my blog, Stamping with Linda, and I will show you what I do with the other 2 cards. So we're just going to go ahead and fold this up. And like I said, this is two-tone. So I've got the light color and the dark color in the inside. And what I want to do is to rip towards me. Oops, I want to rip away from me. Well, I can rip towards me this way. And I'm just ripping that card stock to expose the white core to it. So I'm just going to put it over this way so you can see that white core. I'm going to take this piece and we're going to glue it inside so that we have that rough edge showcasing the white core of the paper. It also will be showcasing both colors of the paper on the front, because we've got the dark and the light. A little too much glue there, but it'll all work out when I put my card together. We're just gonna make sure that's good and sealed. So we've got this. What I have done next is I have taken an online exclusive product called Everyday Arches dies, and I have die cut 2 different dies sizes, one in the white and one in the pool party. And we're just going to glue those 2 together so they have a nice border. I'm going to bring in my Easter greetings. This is from the Storybook Friends bundle. And we are going to stamp that Easter blessings up towards the top of my arch, like so. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the die cuts. Now, these die cuts are punched out of the Designer Series paper that comes with the story. It's called Storybook Moments, Designer Series paper, and one sheet has these die cuts already done for you. So I'm going to use the picket fence, and I'm just going to add a little adhesive to that picket fence. And I am going to adhere that to the bottom of my arch, like so. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another one of the die cuts. These are the little flowers. There's 2 sheets of die cuts, so this just makes for a really quick. Let me see, I'm going to grab my bunny to make sure where I want her. Okay. Just makes for a really quick card. Got that? Going to grab my little bunny die cut. Put a little dimensional on her so she pops up. Like so. There are some butterflies in this packet, and I'm only seeing one of the butterflies. There are 2, but just finding one right now, so that's what we'll use, is just one on this card. Put the little butterfly up there. But next, what I want to show you is another way to use, when I set that off to dry, is to use our two-tone cardstock. So I'm going to go back in to this piece. I'm going to come over here and grab my embossing folder, and I'm going to be using, if I can find it here, I wanted to use my there it is, my exposed brick. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line it up with this bottom flap, and I'm just going to go up to that score line. I'm going to run it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Bring that back over, and what I have next is a sanding block. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to sand that embossing folded piece of the two-tone cardstock, and it's going to expose once again that white core. So this is just a great card to show off that fun new two-tone cardstock. Next, what I'm going to do is bring in a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is Early Espresso cardstock. Because the two-tone cardstock is lighter weight, you're going to want it to back it either on the inside or both, the outside, with cardstock so that it's sturdy. So what I've got is a piece of white cardstock. This measures 3 1/4 by 5, and that's going to go into the inside like so. It's going to flap down like that. Want something for the inside. Let me look over here with my die cuts. I think I'm going to grab this little squirrel here and put that on the inside of my card. And there we have a very quick Easter card. You know what? It needs a little bit more at the bottom here. So we're going to grab another die cut, which has got the grass. And we'll put that along the bottom to decorate the inside of that card. Going to bring this piece back in. Going to put dimensionals on that. Remember, we just want dimensionals on the top of that arch so that the card will open up. And there you have it, a very quick Easter card showing off that two-tone cardstock. We've got the tearing technique and the embossing technique, and using the Storybook Moments Designer Series paper. Hope you've enjoyed this, a very quick fun fold. And again, a shout out to Robin for sharing this technique. Watch in the coming days and I'll show you what I do with the other two pieces from that 12 by 12 two-tone cardstock. Thanks for joining me. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.